All right, sorry if my camera is a little bit laggy. I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure how to fix it, but I really wanted to make this video. So today I wanted to discuss, the chapter 139 again. I feel like my last chapter review was full of so much rage and anger, justifiable rage and anger, but justifiable. It doesn't change it. It was still angry. I was kind of all over the place. I didn't really have any clear, honest things that I was trying to say. I did, obviously, but I was more so trying to get it off my chest. But now that I've gotten it off my chest and let it sit and accepted that this is a terrible fucking ending to a series that I really love, I can sit down and explain to you why that is, and I can do it, without getting too worked up. I will do it. I will get worked up from time to time for entertainment purposes, but I'm not really worked up like I was in my last rage video, for those of you who have seen it. But yeah, stay subscribed. We're gonna keep the Attack on Titan train going. We got more videos coming out soon. Eren master plan, the review of his entire plan coming out soon. Subscribe. It's gonna be lit. So we're gonna go down and break this down panel by panel. I'm gonna explain why every single panel in this chapter is ass. There's not one good panel in this whole entire chapter. I went through it and I was trying to find just one logical. And when I say good, this is my definition of good, not just drawn well. My definition of good is in line with the characters that they're portraying, their development, their goals, their aspirations, not being hypocritical. Very important. Can't be hypocritical. Can't be something that's just described without an explanation. Just this is the answer and that's that. There's no why. It's just that's the answer. How did you find out? Where did this answer come from? Who fuck knows? That's not good enough. Whenever someone says who knows, that's terrible. It should never be. The last chapter should be this is the answer, not who knows, right? So let's start it off. The first panel, Armin. I've already went over this in my rage video, but I wanted to go through it again here. Also, I'm making a video. I want you guys to definitely watch the table scene and why it was one of the worst scenes ever made in Attack on Titan. Okay, sorry for the self plugs, but I got a plug. Okay, so Armin, in this very panel right here, is being a hypocrite. There's two reasons why. This is completely against his character. Armin would never be so selfish that he would put the fate of his friend and Mikasa's relationship above the world. In this small time he has to talk with Eren, he will be trying to convince him not to do what he's about to do. That's all Armin would be considering doing right now. He wouldn't be thinking about talking about when he got punched. Armin would never bitch about some shit that happened in the past. That's not him. He's never been that character. Armin has been the character to be like, yeah, you did that, okay, whatever, move on, we on to the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I know you did that, but he would never guilt trip somebody. When the fuck have you ever seen Armin guilt trip one single human being in this whole entire series? Even Eren, never. He would never do that. That's just not him. So that's the first problem. It's not consistent with the character at all, and he's hypocritical. Because why are you talking about fighting when you're the one who attacked him first? You don't want to fight, Armin. You're a peaceful person. You just want to be back. You want to just chill, relax. You don't want to fight people. Why are you swinging on Eren? Because you thought he wouldn't swing on you back? And then when he does, you want to bitch about it? That's not a leader. A leader doesn't behave this way. Am I supposed to look at this character as a leader? You think Erwin would ever say some shit like that? Never. Come on, dude. So next, that panel's toast. The next one. I had to separate myself from you, asking myself, wait, what am I doing? I just went with the flow of events. I'm sorry. You just destroyed Eren's character. His character was already destroyed right here in this panel right here. I skipped past it because I just wanted to, I thought maybe I had hope that maybe it would change, but right here, Eren's character was completely destroyed. Eren is a character who goes towards peace, fights for freedom, does whatever it takes to get the job done. Whatever it takes to get the job done. And you're telling me, wait, what am I doing? I'm just going with the flow. That's not consistent. He's never been like that. Even when he was a kid, he's never been like that. Did he go with the flow? When Mikasa was about to die, did he go with the flow? Or did he take action? Come on, man. Ymir told him to do that? Ymir told him to do everything? What did Ymir not tell him to do? We don't know. So that panel's done too. Like, it's destroying these panels. This panel right here, it should be Mikasa that you're saying this to, not me. Same thing as the first one, except not about the fighting stuff. Mikasa and Eren are so insignificant. So insignificant. That panel's done. Eren, you pushed us all away so you could let us end up the heroes who saved the humanity. Armin, Eren literally clearly just said that. He just said that he was going with the flow. So if he was going with the flow, how the fuck did he have this plan? Explain it to me. Was he going with the flow, or did he have a plan? You said, Eren, did you do this? Not Ymir. How did Eren do this? Is he going with the flow, or was it his plan? We don't know. But Armin knows, apparently. That's right. You just said you were going with the flow. You're contradicting. Both these panels are just straight contradictions. It just happened 2 seconds ago. Did you think we forgot? Did you forget that you wrote that? All the remaining people in the world now owe you a tremendous debt. Even among the island devils, there were those on Parody Island who opposed what I did and kept their humanity. The world would now hold you in the highest regard. At least that was my plan. But that didn't happen. That absolutely did not happen. And why would the world hold you in the highest regard? This right here destroys Eren's character even further. It shows that it proves that he was never wise, never smart. He didn't understand that the world will always be cruel. He didn't get that. When he told that to Falco, he didn't get that. When Mikasa told it to him, he didn't know that the world will always be cruel. So him killing 20%, leaving 20%, and assuming that they would just all fuck with these guys because they killed Eren, when most of them didn't even see him kill Eren. They didn't even see it. They're just gonna take their word? That's what you're telling me? Killed the whole world. I'm gonna take your word on it that you killed him though. And I don't care if you killed him. If you did, you should have did it sooner. The fuck you waiting on? So he was wrong, and it ruins his character even further because it shows that he's a dumbass. Only a dumbass would think that. A complete idiot. Eren is not an idiot. Eren knew the world inside and out. He knew. He saw it from when he touched Historia's hand. He knew. He knew. There was nothing more you could teach this man. Nothing. Except maybe about paths and shit. That's outside the world. But inside the world, there's nothing you could teach that nigga. Nothing. So that's done. So the next panel. Didn't you say you wanted to protect Spiritus items from the vengeance of the people outside the walls, just like the Tiber family did after the Great Titan War? They won't be able to take revenge anytime soon. Same as the previous panel. False. 3 years is very soon, my nigga. 3 years is very soon. Armin, what? Okay, that's not something to contradict. 80% of the humans killed in the rumbling. They won't be able to go to battle. False. False. 20%. Why is 80% not enough? Why is 20% not enough? It doesn't matter. 20% of anybody is enough to cause a problem. 20% of anybody. How much do y'all make up? Y'all don't make up 20%. So y'all less, right? And if they're repopulating they're gonna do it at a faster rate because there are more of them. They're gonna have more soldiers than you, and you don't have Titan powers. Stupid plan. Armin making this face and then going like this is not inherently wrong until right here. Did you really need to go there for? Was all of this for our sake? Armin's destroyed again. Armin was completely against genocide. Right now is when he should punch Eren. This is when he should be punching him. Like, you were my best friend is what he should be saying right now. You were my best friend. You and I went through the same shit. I went through the same shit that you did. I lost people. I watched my whole family destroyed. I don't think about the world like you do though, Eren. I'm not gonna put other people through what I had to go through. That should have been that's Armin's argument right now. That's the only thing that should be coming out of his mouth. But he's talking about Did you really need to go that far? How many people did you want him to kill? Was a 60 a good number? 50? 50? Okay, you didn't go too far. You killed a few people. Where do you want him to kill? How many innocent people did you want him to kill, Armin? Are you on the side of murdering innocent people? I thought that was what you were against. How far did you want this man to go? Okay, where are you going to where we always want to go? Let's continue walking while we talk about the founder Ymir. How is he doing this? How is he doing this? Like this whole conversation they're having, how is it happening? You thought I wasn't gonna bring that one up? You thought I wasn't gonna bring that one up? No, I've been waiting on it. How is this conversation happening? How did it happen? Can you explain it? Anybody? How did it happen? How did Eren give Armin this memory that activated after he died? How did he do that? It's never been done in the series before. Never. Never been done. Why didn't Frida do that? Why didn't she give some of her memories to her fucking sister? Why didn't she do that? Only Eren can do it? That's kind of weird, bro. That only Eren can do it. I thought the founder was... Eren has a founder. I thought Frida should be able to do that shit too. Maybe she just didn't know. Whatever. All right, we're on to the next one. We have once again, that panel is contradictory. So all of these panels, same thing. Anything that has to do with Eren controlling the area is showing Armin this shit. How is he doing this? How is this possible? When did he gain this ability? I'm genuinely asking, where did this come from? How is Eren able to show Armin these things? How is he able to do it? All of this just automatically becomes contradictory. It's never been shown before. So I don't even have to go over it. But I'm gonna even go deeper because there's more that I want to discuss here. So we all know about this trash. The Ymir being in love with King Fritz. I don't even have to harp on this because everybody knows why this is trash. This woman was tortured, slaughtered, arrows shot through everywhere, running for her life from this man. She chose to die so she could fucking leave him. So she could finally fucking leave him. That's how mentally fucked she was. She had the power of a titan, and she was so mentally fucked by this man that he had the will to not even tell her to do shit. And then look at this picture right here. Look at this fucking, how dare he draw this? You see him happy with his kids and his kids happy with him? Ain't this the same dude who made his own children eat their mother? Ain't that him? Those kids right there, he made them eat their mother. He don't love them. He don't love them. No. There's nothing you could ever say to convince me. They ate her alive. She was still alive. If she had died, her power would have been transferred, remember? But there's no one else who's a descendant. But she would have died. She would have been done. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. It's a ridiculous panel. It's absolutely ridiculous. Got a phone call, my bad. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, let's move on. That's terrible. Anything about Ymir loving and Eren walking through paths, these are all contradictory. Every single panel. So everything here's, and then this too. Mikasa? You really weren't listening. I was listening. Why is it Mikasa? That's something only the founder would know. That's insulting. That bubble right there, that's an insult. That's an insulting thing to say to your audience that has truly devoted their time, their years to you, followed your story, dedicated their hearts to your story. You're gonna tell them that? Shame on you, Isayama. Shame on you. That's the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. You just changed the main protagonist of the story in the last chapter and said you don't know why. That's never been done before in anything in the history of time. Never. So you got that. Never been done. Never been done. I don't even have to look it up. I know it's never been done. Nobody would ever do something so stupid. Who the fuck would want that? Are you crazy? You're out of your mind. I'm still wondering why Mikasa don't know. Same shit. Count it out. I can only say one thing for certain. The Ymir succeed that led to this. Choosing Mikasa led to this end result. Blah blah blah. All of this shit we already went over. Every single panel. Like I said, every single panel is ass. All of this is ass. Armor reacting right here. I guess you could get a little slide on that one. It's not much you could do to that, but any panel with any substance in it is ass. Then here we go. Him deciding to kill, saving Berto so his mom would die. Now here's the thing. I do feel like narratively there's nothing wrong with this. It's just it's explained to us wrong, but narratively I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I'm gonna tell you why. I know a lot of people had a problem with this. Carla was dead. That's one thing we all gotta know. We all know this. Like, as much as we hate this chapter, Carla was dead, my guy. Carla was done. Carla was finished. There was nothing nobody could have done for her. Even if that Titan wasn't there was other Titans. That's just one Titan. There was hundreds coming. Carla was finished. So I'm not mad at Eren for this decision because his mama was gonna die anyway. So him sending Dina makes Eren so fucking pissed off that this specific Titan, that if he ever sees him again, they'll touch it and they'll know the truth. So that's a good plan. That's a great plan. But that's not what was here. Instead, he just says, I don't know why I saved Bertolt. He was too early for Bertolt to die, which just adds more questions. Because why was it too early for him to die? What would have happened? Would it have been a worse thing? Would it have been a worse deal for you and your friends if he just died right then and there? If he just died right then and there, and then Dina was the colossal Titan, would that have really ruined everything? I think it would have been better off. I think you guys would have been better off. What would have happened? You know, and I thought about that too. What would have happened? Because say for example, okay, so look, let's say Dina ate Bertolt. Then Dina turns back to normal. Then another Titan instantly comes, eats Dina. Then that turns into like normal. Then, you know, they just keep eating each other until they're all gone. That could have happened maybe. Because they would have kept becoming shifters and just laying there. Nobody would have came to get them because they're always going unconscious, right? So that would have been really fucking and fucked up. That probably would have solved everything. That would have solved a lot of problems right there. Would have learned a lot. But you know, you would have had a Titan wise royal blood and everything. All right there, wrapped away, and a shifter. And Reiner and Annie wouldn't have been able to do shit by themselves. They would have been fucking screwed. So I don't know about that plan, bro. And your mama would have lived. She would have had half a body, but her legs would have been gone. She'd have lived, and you would have known more about the world. Look, okay, I can go on forever. All right, so this shit right here, right? Armin realizing this and then holding Eren's hand. This is also wrong. Armin should not be showing this man any sympathy because Armin knows what he has done. This is not the Eren that he grew up with. They're not on the same wavelength no more. This man has killed so many people or is going to kill so many people. Armin should not be friendly with this person, but he's the one reaching out to grab him. And he's saying, let's go. Why do you get to pick where we go? How do you know we're going anywhere? How do you know this wasn't the final destination? Are you able to decide where we go to? How do you know there was another location that we were going to go in this mysterious land that has not been explained, Armin? How do you know this? Or are you just so sure that this wasn't the end of the story? He's like, yeah, this part's boring. Let's skip. Let's fast forward. How the fuck do you get to determine that? Where did you get the intellect to know that you could move to a different location right now, to a different scenery? The scenery boring for you, Armin? Honestly. Okay, so they moved to the ocean so we can have this scene. Once again, all wrong. What do you think about what? About Mikasa? Why are you asking him about this? You're still asking this man about Mikasa. You are supposed to be trying to convince him to not do this. That should be everything. Your vocal cords should be exploding as Armin Aller to convince Eren not to destroy the world if you want to remain consistent with your character. Begging this man as a friend, I'm your best friend. Please don't do this to me, Eren. I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing I didn't do everything in my power to stop you from killing all these innocent people. Because I'm Armin Aller and that's just how I get down. Always been like that. Always been like that. I understand you gotta kill people sometimes. I get that, but not innocent people. I can't stand by that. I can't side with that. Even if you my best friend, I understand why you're doing it. I get it. I get it. We've been through the same shit, like I said. But I can't do that. I can't side on that. I can't co-sign on that. Doesn't that sound like such a much better scene? Doesn't sound like that sounds infinitely better. Infinitely better. Actual conflict. Dialogue that means something. Between these two these are brothers. Fuck friends, these are brothers. They're the closest two characters in the entire series. You understand that? This is the last scene that we get from the closest two characters in the whole show. No fucking body knows Armin better than Eren, and no fucking body knows Eren better than Armin. These two are the best friends, the best. They've always been complimenting each other. They've always had each other's back. And this is the last conversation that we get from them? Shame on you, Isayama. That's disrespectful. Shame on you. So, Armin punches him because he says, I don't know. So you don't punch him when he says he's going to destroy 80% of the world. You don't punch him when he says he kills his own mama. You don't punch him when he says he's sacrificing himself to make you guys look good. Let me repeat, you don't punch him when he destroys the whole world. But you punch him when he says, I don't know. Is I don't know really that unacceptable of a response in this situation? Even if he did love her. I don't know, nigga. I'm about to die. Well, you thought I was thinking about that? I don't know. It's not for me to decide. This is a stupid question to ask in this situation. Like, why would you ever ask anyone that situation anyways? Anyone that question? Let alone, why are you asking it right now? This is your last conversation, as I said. So don't give me that nonsense. I remember forgiving you. I don't remember forgiving you for what you said. What when did he apologize? Where's the apology? Did he apologize? I didn't see an apology. I think he apologized when he need him, right? I think, yeah. That's it. He didn't apologize for saying he hated her. Need to push them away, I guess, but get over it. How do you feel about bluntly turning down Mikasa's feelings for you? Did you think you would get away with simply saying forget about me to Mikasa? Bro, he's about to die. Do you want him to stop death? What is he supposed to do? Even if he stayed alive, he'd only be alive for a few more years. Ymir's curse. What is he supposed to do? Wouldn't he want her to move on? That's what's best for her, isn't it? Don't you think so, Armin? If he's dead, Eren just laying there like a fucking sack of shit. Just a weak, pathetic character. Look at him. Look at what they did to my boy. Look at what Isayama, look at what you did with your boy. Look what you did to him. Next panel, I don't even want to look at it. Look at what you did to this boy. What happened? How could you change him like that? How could you do this to him? This character was flawless. A flawless character. He was about to be a person who destroyed the whole world. and I was gonna be on his fucking side. You know how amazing that is? You know how amazing that you were able to write that? You were able to write a protagonist destroys the entire planet, and I'm on his side. That's the best villain origin story I've ever heard of. Ever. Name a villain origin story that would have been better if Eren did his plan. Name one. You can't. You cannot. But instead he turns into this sniveling little bitch who cries about Mikasa being with another man. It's already bullshit because Mikasa is not important. That automatically cancels all these panels. That they should not even be wasting their time talking about her. Because it's bad for Armin's character and it's bad for Eren's character. But this panel right here is just a slap in the face. Why would Eren ever say something like this? Eren has been about to die so many times. When he first became a Titan, he did not think about Mikasa. She did not cross his mind. Not 1 second did he think about her. When he was in the cave, he was willing to die. He didn't think about Mikasa. He didn't think about her. Not for 1 second. But now he's wailing in the water, crying tears. Tears. I can't believe it. I can't believe you did that. Wow. Even Armin is like, you're a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser. And that's something Armin would never say. Armin would never judge you based on you saying something stupid, something silly. He would support you. He'd say, oh, Eren, it'll be all right. You know, don't you want her to be happy? That's what Armin would say. He wouldn't make fun of him, though he deserves to be made fun of. Armin wouldn't be the one to do it, not to Eren. If you want him to play this buddy role, like I say, he shouldn't be playing this buddy role. But if you want him to play the buddy role, have him play it correctly. This is not correct Armin buddy role. He would never do this. Just talking shit. You see the man is down, you're kicking him while he's down. Are you on his side or not? Act like it. If you're not on his side, act like it. If you're on his side, act like it. So, I don't want to die. I want to be there with Mikasa and all of you. Then don't die. Literally don't die. You know that the Titan's curse is going to be resolved. That's your plan, right? So don't die. Stay alive. You don't have to die for it to occur. Who set that criteria? We don't know. So then don't die. Simple. Next. Eren, don't give up yet. Let's find it. There must be another way. Finally, Armin decides to become a person. But this is contradictory to what he's been through the entire chapter. Why is he begging him to stay alive? He's just roasting him while he's laying on the ground. Also, why is he begging him to stay alive when he just destroyed 80% of the world? Why are you doing that, Armin? That's not your character. You're done with Eren. Your character correctly is done with Eren. I can't. All those people probably didn't want to die. All those people probably did not want to die. All those people probably. Eren Yeager said that? Eren Yeager said they probably, I don't think they might have not wanted to die. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Could have been. You never know. I mean, some days I be wanting to die. Shit, I want to die today. So maybe they wanted to. I don't know. Probably not. Bro, the dude who said that because I was born into this world thinks that people probably didn't want to die. Of course they didn't want to die, Eren. Of course they fucking didn't. You killed them. There's no way you'd be forgiven for this. Of course not. You're a fucking evil piece of shit. Whether you did 80% or 100%, I would have thought you were an evil piece of shit, but I would have been on your fucking side because I understand why you're an evil piece of shit. But you being an evil piece of shit now means nothing because you didn't solve your problem. If you had solved your problem, I'd at least respect you. Okay, he an evil piece of shit, but he had to do what he had to do. But you didn't even solve your problem, my guy. You didn't solve it. There's still gonna be wars. There's still gonna be wars, Eren. What problem have you solved? How is Eren showing him this? Once again, how is he showing him? Even if I wasn't aware of how this would all end with you guys stopping me, I would still reduce everything in this world to dust. What does that even mean? So basically what he's saying is, even if I didn't know that you guys would kill me, I'd still do it. What the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck? So this man just said, even though I don't know what will happen, I would still do it. I'll still do it. I'll still do it. I don't know what the fuck, I don't know. I'd still do it. I annihilated most of the forest. Oh yeah, that's contradictory to his character. Completely contradictory. I've annihilated most of the forest. In a few days, this land will be filled with insects that have grown on the fat on the carrion. I wanted to turn all the earth to a brand new land. Eren has never mentioned anything about that at all. Eren hasn't even seen the earth. He has no clue what the earth looks like. All he knows is Liberio and Parody. He knows there's more, but he doesn't know what it looks like. So why do you want to change something if you have no clue what it looks like? Why would you want to do that so bad that you just, even if you didn't know that you were going to die or win, you do it anyway? It wasn't for your friends. That's not what all this was for, Eren. It was just for you, just for fun. It was a hobby. The rumbling was a hobby? That's what you're telling me, the rumbling? Built up since 5 years ago. For fun? And this right here is just, you already know this is trash. So, when asked by Armin why this man wanted to destroy the whole world, Eren has a flashback of the day he was born. And in this flashback, his father told him, "You are free." And the way this is framed, you have to interpret that this flashback has something to do with the way that he's thinking right now. Otherwise, why show the flashback, right? So the reason why Eren wanted to destroy the world is because he's free. So you couldn't find anything else to do with your time? Like spending time with Mikasa? The person you love so dearly? Maybe, maybe taking a day off, spend some time with her. You know you're not gonna be alive for long. No? Maybe not take a day off. How about you guys just stay on the same squad, have a conversation together, at least spend time together while you have a chance? No? How about you just be nice to her? Be nice to her. Give her a kiss on the cheek whenever you get a chance. Don't headbutt her. Just be nice. No? You love her? To death? Don't seem like it. Definitely don't seem like it. Could have fooled me. Could have fooled me. You did. You definitely fooled me. All right. So It's time, Armin, our relation. First of all, him going for this fucking seashell. What is with this man and picking shit up and giving it to people? Where do you get this from? This is so lazy. He just did this to Zeke. He just did it. Why are you doing this? Why are you showing Eren sympathy? I understand why you show Zeke sympathy, because he was just trapped. He was just trying to do what he had to do. And you understand that. You understand the euthanization plan. So you could get behind Zeke a little bit more than Eren, actually. So I see why you were able to talk no jutsu him. Even though it was weak, could have been much better written. But I feel like Armin talk no jutsu and Zeke, narratively it works. Just it was executed poorly. But regardless of that, this right here is not his character. He should not be trying to show Eren any sympathy. He should be like, Eren, I can't believe you done this. I'll never forgive you for this. That's the only type of, or beg, or either that, or if you want to go the pussy route for him, begging Eren to not do it. Either beg, that's in line with his character. I believe he'd do that, or say I don't fuck with you no more, which is definitely, and I would prefer that one because that's a little bit more, you know, leadership type, which I wish he'd be, but can't do that. Can't have Armin being a progression. Can't have Armin progressing. Can't have that. He has to stay the same dopey faced, reactionary, weak character until the day he dies, while Eren pretends to be a good character until the end of the chapter, end of the story, and then dies as a trash character. Okay, so it's time now, Armin. I'll release the memories. Is it time now? Don't you want to tell him more? This is your last conversation you're ever gonna have with him. Y'all been talking for what, 5 minutes? 20? What's the rush? I understand you got shit to do, but how does time work here? Because last time I checked, paths move slower, way slower. There's titans get made there, right? Ymir makes them in the sand and shit. Takes a long time, but it happens instantly in our world. So if you're in paths, time works differently. So what's the rush? You're in a hyperbolic time chamber. You can have a few more minutes to talk. There's no reason to rush. Just want the scene to end, huh, Isayama? That's what you're gonna write? That's just lazy. That's lazy. There's no limit on time. They're in paths, right? Unless they're not in paths, which is another problem. Because where the fuck are they? We still don't know how he's able to do this. But it must be paths. It must be. So then time works differently. That's it. So that's a trash panel. The next time we'll meet, we'll be trying to kill each other. But when this all ends, you'll remember again, where did he get this ability? How did he learn to do this? It's never been revealed, never been discussed in the entire series. Where did Eren learn how to do this? Where did he learn how to give people memories and then have it activate after he dies? What kind of shit is that? Where did he get this from? Where did he get it from? He damn sure didn't get it from his dad or Frida or the owl. We still don't know how the owl got the Attack Titan. No fucking clue. How do you get that? Can anybody explain that to me? Can you fans of this ending explain how he learned how to do that? Please? Armin looking down. Eren, thank you. Just thanked Eren for destroying the whole world. It's like opposite day. Opposite day. He thanked Eren. Armin Arlert thanked Eren for destroying the whole world. The whole entire world. 20% left. Millions and millions of people. He thanked him. He said, thank you. That would be like if Iron Man said thank you to Thanos. Thank you? Thank you? That'd be like if Naruto said thank you to Pain. Thank you? Terrible. For turning yourself into a mass murderer for our sake. Terrible. This is the death of his character. Any character that Armin had left was completely destroyed. He's a piece of shit now. He went from being a bad character to a piece of shit. He's worse than Eren. Well, he's not worse than Eren, but he's just as bad as Eren. Just as bad as him. You're literally condoning it. You're justifying his decision. You're not only justifying, you're grateful. Like he did something that you personally are proud of. You're happy that he did. You're happy he killed millions of people, Armin? But you don't like violence. This is the most violent act ever done in the history of time. And there ever will be. And you are thanking him. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That's insane. Wow. I won't let this transgression go to waste. But you did. First of all, you did. But second of all, it wasn't in your power to not let it go to waste anyway. How in the world could you control the fact that people are going to go to war in future when you, even after you die? What are you going to do? He says it as if he has the power to control the minds of the masses with just a snap of the finger. When have you controlled anyone or led anyone? Even when given the reins, you were literally the commander of the scouts. You commanded nothing the whole fight. Levi was commanding. I understand you're in your Titan form, but still, you didn't command shit. You got caught by fucking Ymir and saved. Luckily, they could have just killed you right there. But they wanted you to win, so you got a cheat code. You didn't earn it. You definitely didn't earn it. Because if they wanted you to lose, you would have lost. Ymir had you. It was over. All you had to do was eat you. But she left you live. Weird. What song is this? No, I don't like this one. I'll play a different song. Sorry, y'all. This is about to be long, dude. Holy shit. All right. We almost done. All right. So, this right here, them hugging. Terrible. Armin should never be hugging him. I don't know what'll happen after I die, but okay, no, this is too much. I'm just gonna play this again. That's too much. I can't have all that shit going on. I love those songs though, but I need to be quiet. Okay, him hugging him, Armin should not be hugging him. I don't know what'll happen after I die, but I know that you can go beyond the walls. There are no walls, Eren. There are no walls. You knocked all the walls down. There are none. What is he talking about? Is he speaking figuratively? Okay. What walls figuratively is he going beyond? The walls of war? What? The one who will save humanity is you. No, not really. They're still going to war. What are you? He's saying that he's gonna save humanity from war by negotiating with everyone? Why does he think Armin has this much plug? This much clout? Who gave Armin this much clout? Who did it? My man's is literally a clout god. He could go to the whole world and say, look, we good. I said we good. The fuck? When has Armin convinced anyone to do anything? ever. He always failed at doing it. Even the first time he tried, he failed to convince them not to kill you guys. Remember when they shot the fucking cannon at you? Or they were about to shoot it again? And Armin didn't convince anyone. That shit didn't work. That's not his fault, but it didn't work. So where's the convincing Armin? I've never seen him convince anyone. The only thing he did was convince Zeke. And he didn't even convince that man. He just held something up to him. And Zeke convinced himself. He told him about he was happy that he spent moments with Eren. Yeah, okay, but whatever. We're not talking about that chapter. We're talking about this one. This is trash. And why is he holding a seashell? She said it was Armin's thing. Okay, so Armin saw this with the bird. How was this bird able to communicate this with Armin? Or is Eren God? I thought he was just a Titan, so he can control other Titans. I get that, but that bird's not a Titan, is it? Are there Titan birds? Is that a Titan? That's a bird. So how was Eren able to transmit paths through a goddamn bird? How is he able to do that? Where did this come from? It's not in any other chapter, dude. It's not there. Trust me. So have your wounds healed already? So they're trying to say that he was in power, so that's how his wound healed faster. But how long has he been there? How long has he been standing there? Was he standing there like this and Annie just came and sat down next to him? Like that? And then if she did that, then why would she ask if his wounds have healed? She would have saw them healing, wouldn't she? She didn't see them healing. So that means that this is the first time she's seen him. So did he just walk? Did he teleport there? How did he catch her off guard? Was she sleeping like that? I don't think she was sleeping like that, was she? It's a big ass boat. No, she could just sleep. It's nice how the water is just so nice and even for them. So Eren being a bird, stupid. Then this, stupid. How did this happen? How did Titans end? Somebody tell me. Falco and all them million miles up. It's so nice, convenient that they slowly and gently landed. No pain, no gain, no damage, of course. They're million feet up in the sky because they just jumped on fucking Eren. But they just gently float on down. Just gently float on down. How did that happen? But regardless, how did Titans get destroyed, guys? I really want to know. What made Titans stop existing? The founder being killed is not it. The founder's been killed before. Ymir being killed is not it. Ymir been killed before. Not it. If Ymir had the centipede literally with her when she died, her children ate her. Ymir literally had the centipede with her. And her children ate her. So every single Eldian has that centipede in them. Why is Eren so special? His centipede's bigger than everyone else's? Why does Ymir just keep the centipede? How does this centipede even work? Where did it come from? These are answers that don't need to be explained for the story to make sense. But it's just lazy. It's just lazy. So all of this, same problems. All of this is trash. And how is his head still there? Why is his head still there? All the other colossal titans didn't turn back to humans. Why is his head still there? It doesn't make sense. So then Armin makes this face, which is just, Eren literally just destroyed the whole world. He just killed so many people. Why are you making this face, bro? I understand you being sad. You going like, you know, or like just start wibbling your lips or something. But this, all this is overdoing it, bro. You're a drama queen. You should not be this upset. You destroyed the whole fucking world, dude. Or tried to, or close to. So they're crying over his fucking head, and Armin, do you think how your memories return? The memories of the day Eren came to visit us. Obviously, they wait. Now. How does Mikasa know that that's a thing? That other people are gonna that Armin is gonna get. How does she even know that Armin? She said they have returned too. How does she know that he did that for her? Isn't Mikasa for Armin? Isn't Mikasa so special? When what makes her assume that he'd also do the same thing for Armin and all these other people? How does she fucking know that? What if Armin was just like, what are you talking about? I never saw it. What are you talking about? Memories came back. The memories of the day Eren came to visit us. I don't remember that. And what do you mean came to visit you? Was it in paths or not? How did Eren transport you guys to paths? It wasn't by touching you. Because he's touched Armin, he beat the fuck out of Armin, and Armin didn't go nowhere to paths. He sent that nigga to the moon, but he didn't send him to paths. So, what? Yeah, all I heard about it was a choice, the result of the choice that you caused to wipe out the power of types of this world. Bullshit. Eren didn't even say that. Eren didn't even tell him that. So you telling me that Eren told him this off screen in the last chapter? You couldn't just have him say that to Armin first, so we as the audience can understand what the fuck was going on? When did he say that to him? And what choice? What would have been Ymir's other option? What would she have done if say for example, Mikasa didn't kill Eren and Eren just ate her right then and there, just killed her? What would she have done then? She'd have been like, oh, well, I guess I'll just be a slave for another 200,000 years. Why did Ymir even agree to do this? Was she just bored? I feel like the bitch was just bored. She's like, other nigga talking about doing some boring shit. Let's fuck some shit up. Cause she didn't have no reason. She said, so this is Ymir's logic. Remember that face that she made when Eren hugged her? The face like she was like, I'm done with this shit. That face. Apparently, that's not what she was thinking, that she's done with this shit. What she was thinking was, I want to test the human race. I already know that they're pieces of shit from what I've been through, but I want to test them. I want to see if someone who's really, really evil can be killed by someone who really, really loves them. Ooh, I wonder if that can happen. Let's test it out. Let's set this whole thing up. Let's kill all these people. Let's cause all this pain and agony to test this theory of mine to see if it'll come to fruition. He killed him. She killed him, guys. Oh. Know what that means? No more Titans. Nice little bow. Perfect ending. So I remember it all. That conscious damn fool. Conscience, this damn fool. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? Why are y'all on his side now? What the fuck did he say to you? Weren't y'all trying to kill him? Weren't y'all trying to kill him? So basically what you're saying is him wanting to destroy the whole world is not cool unless he's doing it for us. See, now when you say it that way, I didn't realize you were doing it for us. I thought you were just doing it for you. But now I know you're doing it for us. I mean, we good. I thought you was gonna come for us after, so that's why we're here. But now that I know you my homie, we good, my guy. Do your thing. No, y'all didn't want that. Y'all wanted to kill him. Y'all did not want him to destroy the world. For whatever reason, y'all did not want that. He did it, but he left 20% alive, and now you're crying for him? Because he didn't do it completely? So if he did 100%, then you'd be okay. Then you'd be upset. What kind of logic is this? Are you serious? And then Reiner, Eren, what a man you are. When did Eren come to see Reiner for one? When did he come to see him? And where? Reiner was in Marley. He was in Marley. Did Eren go see him while he was over there in Marley? No, because Reiner would have recognized him. And when like turned into a Titan, he wouldn't have let him touch him and change his memory. So when did Eren see him? And why did Eren see him? What did they have to discuss? What did they have to converse about? They already have completed their character discussions. Those two characters have nothing to say to each other anymore. That's why it was done off screen. Their conversations are done. Eren said that my mother would also become a human again. Fuck you, Connie. Fuck you and your mama. You tried to feed Falco to her. You thought I forgot about that shit, bitch? The character's 50 times better than you, with 50 times less screen time. Don't you ever try to kill Falco, you piece of shit. And he told us to live long lives, but what about you? He never asked for your help, you reckless idiot. So all these people, they're being contradictory, right? Because they're all cool with Eren destroying 80% of the world, as long as he doesn't destroy 20%. They're cool with that. So, oh my fucking god! So all of this is completely trash. It's trash. Nothing else to say. Just trash. All three of those panels are garbage. Weak characters. Nothing left to bring. Nothing to offer. Just there. Just existing. Just weak. Annie gets her happy ending. She gets to... I want to speak with him too. What are you talking about, Pete? You already spoke with Eren. Remember when you talked with him and you said you didn't want to be on his side? Shut up. You already had your conversation. That's the only conversation you get with the king. Old king. Anyway, Annie gets her happy reunion. Why does she get this? Why does Annie deserve this? What has Annie done other than just hurt people? That's all she did. She hurt people, and then when she got caught, she hid like a coward. And didn't come clean and help them out. Hid like a coward for years. Until the perfect opportunity came where she could run away like a little bitch. And then try to pretend like she wanted to help save somebody. She only wanted to help save her dad. That's the only person she cares about. That's all she's cared about the whole series, and she got rewarded for that. This character was the most selfish character in the whole show. She got rewarded for that. She said, fuck Bertolt, fuck Reiner. I wanted to see my dad. And she gets it. She gets what she wants. Eren, the character who went through everything, every single struggle there possibly was, sacrificed everything, He can't even complete his mission. Welcome back. I returned safely, father. This is so weak. Gabby. Falco running like a little bitch to Gabby. I understand Gabby just got turned back into a Titan. But isn't his whole family there? Isn't Reiner important to him too? Don't he care about anybody else other than Gabby? The Falco I remember would have. He's literally dying to see Gabby. He just saw her 2 seconds ago. I understand she was a Titan, but come on. Hey, you guys. Were you all watching that? How is he seeing this? Is Levi losing his mind? No, he's not, because we know that the next panel is going to show Sasha being seen by 2 people. He's not going out of his mind, but why is he seeing this? This is weak. I already went over this before. I don't know how people are signing off on this. This scene is garbage. Hanji just died 10 seconds ago. Why does she get to be a ghost? He literally just died today. He died a few hours ago, if that. Who knows how long it took him to take out Eren? It looked like it took him 30 minutes. How do you know that Erwin would have been on board with this? How do you not know that he wouldn't have been on Eren's side? I feel like he would have been on Eren's side. I feel like he would have been on Eren's side. That man should not have died for Armin. Armin should not have taken his place. The scouts were screwed the moment he died. You made the wrong choice, Levi. You have never justified that decision other than you just want to let Erwin rest. Fuck his rest, nigga. How about that? Fuck his rest. All these people died because of him. Wake your ass up and make their deaths mean something. Fuck you talking about rest? You rest when I don't have no more serum. That's when you rest. The fuck? That was weak. Garbage ass reasoning. I always thought it was garbage reasoning in the back of my head, but I thought, you know, maybe Armin will really save the world. He didn't. So it's garbage reasoning. Hey, you want to pretend like he did to justify that choice? You want to pretend like he saved the world when he did nothing? He didn't do it alone for sure. So you don't think Erwin could have done that? You don't think Erwin could have controlled the Colossal Titan? I think he could have done it. So yeah, your choice sucked, Levi, and this moment is ass because it's forced and cliche. The Sasageo was forced. It's all forced. Garbage. How do they see Sasha? Someone else made another great YouTuber made a point. I can't remember his name right now, but he made a great point. Where's Marco? Where's Marco? Marco's not important enough to show up here? Oh, he's not a main enough character? Marco had this man questioning his whole identity. What did Sasha do for him? She didn't do nothing for this man. Nothing for his character. They were just cool. She's important enough to see, but not Marco. And how are they seeing her? They were inside the centipede's DNA or something? How? And what is this? What kind of shit is this? This flip shit. What is this? Reiner gets his happy ending. Ruined as a character. Never got to die. Just, I'm gonna live longer than Eren. Reiner should have died a long time ago. But he gets his reward too. Just like Annie. Reiner really didn't have to go through all that much. People always want to harp on him. The shit he went through, he decided to do on his own. He made his own choices. He attacked the wall. And yeah, I know he was brainwashed. But after he found out that people weren't like that no more, I'll give it to him when he was a kid. But once he moved in and lived with them, he knew they wasn't fucked up. But he broke the wall again. Why'd he do that? because he didn't want to get eaten, because he is selfish, because he's a coward. Nothing would happen to his mama. He just didn't want to fail. He wanted to be a hero. He wanted his dad to accept him. He made that choice. So if he did that, he killed all those people. He never paid any retribution for it. He cried at Eren's knees begging him for retribution. He never paid it. Never. What did he do? He held the fucking centipede for a few seconds, which how did he even do that? Ain't the centipede strong? Ain't it the god of this series? How is one character that's not even a strong character able to hold it back? Hold it back with ease. By himself. He can't even hold back Eren before he got the founder. I mean, Ymir. Before he even got hardened, he couldn't hold Eren back. But he's holding back the centipede? And this is the ending you give him? Mother, I no longer have the power of the Armored Titan. What? Why is this the first thing you say to your mom? Y'all were just about to die. The whole world was about to end. You're not gonna hug her? It's your mama. It's your mama. Damn, boy. How is it that these two back here have more connection than you do with your own mama? You don't love your mama, Reiner? You don't think you deserve to have a mama because Eren's is gone? Is that it? You didn't kill his mama, Reiner. He killed his mama. Relax, bro. You're good. So, are you sure? I'm so glad. You just... What do you mean? How you just accept that? Okay. I'm glad. Why don't you just say, how do you know that? How the fuck do you know that? When did that able to happen? Since when could Titans just stop being Titans? That's never happened before. How are you doing that? What made that occur? Instead of thinking that, she goes, oh, okay. It's like you can't, that's not consistent with the logic of the world. Like, you can't do that. She has to be surprised by this. There's never been heard of. It's something that's never been heard of before. But okay. He says, huh? Why would you say, huh? It's your fucking mom. Of course she's happy you're not a fucking Titan no more. What are you confused about? I'm sorry, Reiner. I just need you to be by my side. You used me. You used and abused me. You used me to get your man back. You made me become a soldier. Someone who would die in 13 years. Your own son. You made me that. So you could get some dick. And now you want me to be by your side? Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. And then he gonna cry? Fuck you, Reiner. Pussy. I'll be going now to where? Why would she leave them? They're literally in a dangerous life or death situation with the rest of these humans right here. And she's their strongest fighter. Why would she leave them? Burying Eren's head is more important than making sure that your homies are all right. What if those dudes decided to start shooting? It would have been nice to have Mikasa there with her blades and her fucking 3D maneuver gear to help them get out of that situation. Or just show one more body power in numbers. But instead, she has to leave right this second. To go where? Next panel. If we stay here like this, I'm sure Eren won't let us give him a proper burial. What do you mean he won't let you? Are you saying his head will disappear or something? Disintegrate like it should have done a long time ago? Is that what you're saying? If that's the case, how did you walk across the ocean, Mikasa? How did you make it there without it disintegrating? That's a long walk. If it's a long flight, I know it's a long walk, right? How'd you get across the ocean? You're right. Take him to rest in a quiet place. Armin's just like, yeah. Eren always like those in other place. Yeah, I think that's the perfect place. He doesn't even think. Yeah, just walk across the ocean. Walk across the ocean. Across the ocean, guys. Walk across the ocean. She's about to walk across the ocean. Mikasa is about to walk across the ocean with a decapitated head in her arms without her 3D maneuver gear. She's taking it off. No 3D maneuver gear. How does she do it? That's a question that you'll never be able to answer. There's no answer to it. She turns and smiles to him. Like, bitch, fuck you. You're gonna smile after you're leaving us. You drop these useful weapons in the situation that we're in. And Armin just turns around as if he knows what's going on. How does he know these soldiers are there? Where'd these soldiers even come from? So they're standing there and he's like, oh, stand back, daughter. What are you gonna do, bro? Please listen, Chief Mully. Eren Yeager is dead. The power of Titans has also been eliminated from this world. How do you know this? The only person who said that was Armin, and they can't transform right now. But how do you know this? How do you know this how do you know this is a fact? How do you know this so well? Can you prove it? No. How do you know? You don't. This guy's right. But he's also wrong, because even if they couldn't prove it, guns will not do nothing. You can't shoot them. They're Titans. One bullet and they transform, and that's it. If you don't kill them in the first shot, that's it. You're gonna take that risk rather than just being peaceful with them? If they want to kill you, they just kill you, bro. If it's blood you want right here, right now, please prove it to us. What are you talking about right here, right now? You saying just shoot us? Is that your argument? So he said, can you prove it? And your argument is, if it's a blood test you want right here, right now. What are you talking about, a blood test? Where am I supposed to get a blood test from? We're in a wasteland, dude. Who's gonna give me the blood test? Who's gonna administer this? Where are we gonna find the time to cross-examine? What are you talking about? Please prove it to us. How? How do you want them to do that? You haven't. Come on, man. Are you human or are you Titan? I know what he's trying to harp back to, that scene where Armin came up and said, have the argument, but he failed. I said earlier, he failed at his first argument. So harping back in that and giving him a good argument here would be cool, but he doesn't. This is a weak argument. If there was anyone left with the power of Titans, we'd be using that power to protect ourselves right now. That's true. Instead of having guns pointed at our heads, we're still powerless humans. This is above all the proof we are just humans now. And you are? Okay, so this is a terrible argument. I make the argument because that dude shouldn't even think that. That dude shouldn't even think that guns are the way to go. He should be terrified, but thinking that they'll turn into Titans. But he should be like, oh, you guys are the leaders. Okay, leaders, whatever you say, you can't turn into a Titan? Okay, if you say so, leaders. I don't know, I'm just gonna do whatever my leaders say. That's how he should be acting right now, instead of acting like he has some kind of authority in this situation. But the only reason why he's acting like that is so Armin can come in and say, hey, I'm smart. And he says, and you are? Who are you? Does it matter who he is? Even if he told you who he was, you've never met him. What would his name, does his name ring any bells? Does it change anything? I'm Armin Arlert of an alien of Paradise Island. I am the one who killed the attack titan Eren Yeager. Okay. And then he just cuts away. So what if you killed Eren? So the fuck what? How does that have anything to do with anything? We're still concerned for our safety. Whether he's dead or alive, I want to live, and I don't know if you're a Titan or a threat or not. That doesn't change anything. So this panel's ass makes no sense. This bitch is just why did he even show this? Is she walking away or not? This is so creepy. This man is his decapitated head. She's carrying it like it's the last item, like it's the scarf or something. It's his head, dude. Does no one else find this fucking disturbing? How is this touching to you? Walking around with your lover's head? Are you serious? Do you know how painful that would be to have to think about that for the rest of her life? She has to think that she carried this man's head across an ocean. And it's there as if it's supposed to be touching. So we got the baby waking up. This is just trash. It's trash. Why in the world would Historia have a baby with this man? And then, okay, if she want to have a baby, so people want to say, okay, she wanted to have a baby, so she wouldn't turn into Zeke. Fine. Why is she in a relationship with him? You could have just had the baby. She had to marry this man. They had to move in together. Where's their relationship? What made Historia fall in love with this man? What about him made her so happy? Made her want to have a baby with him and start a family in such a short amount of time. We seen Historia from the Survey Corps. Where was she going to go talk to him in between? Where did they build up a connection to have such a strong bond where they living together? Where did this happen? Where? When? Was he cool with her talking with Eren privately all those times? Where's his opinion on the rumbling? My man's literally, we don't even know, he doesn't even have a name. He doesn't even have a name. His name is the farmer. And one of our main female characters had a baby with him and we don't even know who he is. She loves him. We don't even know who he is. We know nothing about this man. Not one single thing. Not even his name. We know he's a farmer. We don't know what he does on the farm. It's crazy, man. The people who have faced tremendous loss in life yet survived must be suffering from the scars that won't heal. What do you fucking think, buddy? The scars that won't heal, the scars that you condone? Is that those scars? Scars that you said were cool because it was for your sake? As the world mourns its losses amidst the anxiety and uneasiness, the nation of Eldia has formed an army under the Jaeger faction is focusing on strengthening the military forces. How do they know that anxiety is happening over a parody? How do they know this? Who's relaying this info to them? Who? Who is making it so obvious over there that they want to come destroy the world that they have enough intel to relay it to the Jaegerists? And why are the Jaegerists obeying these people and allowing these people to live, putting them in leadership roles and letting them decide if they fight or if they don't fight? Like Armin, if Armin is literally going around saying he killed Eren, you calling yourself a Jaegerist and you're following the man that killed Jaeger. Like being a Nazi and following whoever, well, Hitler killed himself, but if Hitler didn't kill himself, following the man that killed Hitler. It doesn't make sense. So, fearing the retaliation of the remnants of the humans that survived on the other side of the ocean, the people of the island raised their voices in unison. Why are y'all always running y'all goddamn mouths? Y'all are the most ungrateful people ever. Your leader just destroyed 80% of the world. And you're cheering for them to go kill some more motherfuckers? You pieces of shit. Show some fucking empathy, sympathy, something. Show something to these people that lost everything. To your leader. For no reason. Because you're still gonna go to war. And the people, you're so loyal to your leader, but you're not against the people that fucking killed him. You can't have it both ways. If we live, we live. If we win, we live. If we lose, we die. If we don't, we fight. We can't win. Fight. That's trash. Eren literally said, first of all, Eren literally only said this to himself and to Mikasa. Where did they get this from? Who told them this? Eren didn't tell them this. Who told them this? Unless he did it off screen. Who told them this phrase? Is he just saying this to elicit a response without even thinking about how it's possible in the story for it to occur? Is Isayama really doing that? Isayama? He's not even considering that this doesn't fit. Like, how could this possibly, how did they hear this? To the point where it becomes a chant. Their battle cry. Come on, man. This fight won't end until either the aliens or the rest of the world is wiped out. Maybe what Eren said was right. You don't say. So now you just triple agree with Eren. You think Eren should have just fucking killed everybody. 80% wasn't enough. Maybe he should have just killed all these motherfuckers. Really, Armin? Can you go any lower? Can you go any lower, Armin? Jesus fucking Christ. Even so, Eren chose to entrust us with the futures of the world as we now live. What do you mean entrusted us? I thought it was just you. Who's us? I thought you were the one he entrusted. Why is Historia still the queen and the leader? She wasn't Eren's girlfriend. If she was, it'd make sense. Why does she get to still lead? Because she's the queen? Who gives a fuck? We're the Jaegerists. We're in control. We are gonna appoint a leader. We're not just gonna resume the same lead that we had before. That's not gonna work. We're in control. We have all the military. Remember? Are they just that weak without Flock or Eren? If Flock was there, that shit wouldn't have went down. Rip Flock. Okay, in a world without Titans. So this letter is being written. Was written by Historia. So this letter is written by Historia. So this wasn't said by Armin. It's said by Historia. Still, even still, it's still trash though. But okay. Historia's handwriting is so beautiful, I can't stop looking. It even smells nice too. The man Reiner is simping over a married woman with a kid who's never shown him one single ounce of any type of looks. Wow. How many times did I tell you to stop lusting after a married woman? How disgusting. This man is thirsty for Mikasa. Literally second place man. I never saw Gene be with Mikasa because he deserved, well, he used to when he was a good character. He deserved better from a love interest than to be a second fiddle and chase after a girl who has no interest in him while she's chasing after a dude who has no interest in her. He could do better than that. And I wanted better for him. So I don't agree with him being with Mikasa at all. And what are you talking about? This I don't agree with that. Paradise's Islands within sight now. They're just cool with Annie and Reiner. They killed Marco, man. They murdered this man. Cold-bloodedly murdered him. Y'all cool with these niggas? What did they do to make y'all so cool with each other? I understand not wanting to kill him, but buddy laughing and giggling? That's just disrespect. Marco is rolling in his grave. They fed him to a Titan alive, broke his arm and killed him. Yo, homie, he's rolling in his fucking grave. Wow, Gene. All right. So fuck all these niggas. Basically, all these people who destroyed the walls, betrayed Paradis, killed Eren, the same group with the Eldons revered, would serve as ambassadors of peace. How? What about these people makes them serve as ambassadors of peace? Reiner is not good at talking. Peak is not good at talking. Connie is not good at talking. Jean is not good at talking. Armin is alright at talking. And he's definitely not good at talking. So these are the people you pick? Is it because they're main characters? Is that why you picked them? You didn't pick people who's actually good at talking. Where's Falco? Bring that nigga. He at least got some sense. These are the people you choose to be the ambassadors of peace. Ambassadors of peace. Are you fucking kidding me? Connie just tried to kill a little boy 3 years ago. Tried to murder him. Reiner killed so many people. Peak helped them kill so many people. You want them to be ambassadors of peace? And he literally twirled a nigga like a yo-yo. She didn't have to do all that to that poor dude. But she did it. She's an evil bitch. You're not finna pretend like she's a good person now. Fuck that bitch. I wouldn't be surprised if they decided to sink this ship. Trust in Historia. What are you talking about? Why would they not try to sink the ship? Why would y'all trust that? Don't y'all know how to make planes? Hizaru? Hiruzu, whatever you want to fucking call it. She's right there. How did they get her out of the ocean, by the way? Never explained. But she's right there. She not helping y'all build planes? Why y'all taking boats? You know how much of a disadvantage you're at on a boat? That's stupid. So, Her Majesty the Queen, without hesitation, took Jean's family and my mother under her protection. She'll probably protect us too. What are you talking about, bro? What is her protection? What is that? Fuck her. What's she gonna do? What is she going to do? They are the military. Jaegerists are the whole military. What are they gonna do? And is he talking about, is he really talking about people outside? Because that's where they're traveling to. They're traveling outside of Paradis, right? Back to find the rest of the world. Somehow they're gonna find these people. Who knows where the fuck they are? Just because they're 20%, they could be all the way across the other world. They don't know where the fuck they're at. They're gonna go find these people. 3 years later, they're gonna go find these people. I don't know how the fuck they're gonna find them with suits on at that. Are they literally at the docks waiting to have the meeting? Didn't Eren destroy everything there? They built it all back? They built a whole meeting session place where you have to wear suits in 3 years? Come on, man. Come on. So, wow. So, in our weakened state, they might just any conflict between people. Okay, so yeah. So it is people outside the world. So how does Historia's protection have anything to do with those people? Why the fuck would they care? Why do the Jaegers care? But why would they care either? Fuck Historia. Fuck you too. Eldian, die. Historia or not, Queen Historia or not, how does she have protection? And where did she go to communicate this protection to these people? Did Historia go over there herself first and say, okay, we're gonna have peace treaties and we'll be back. Don't hurt us when we come back. How did she get them? How did she even find them? What? I didn't even notice this. I'm hurting my brain just thinking about how this is so sad. So in our weakened state, they might just, any conflict between people will never end. If you don't shut the fuck up, boy. If you know that, then why were you bitching at Eren every time he tried to act on that instinct? Huh? You can't answer that one, can you, Armin? Eren was literally acting on that there will always be war, and I want to protect my niggas. That was Eren's whole philosophy, and you were bitching, and now you're like Annie. It just happens. Shit just happens. But if they see us all together like this, everyone would surely want to know what we experienced. Why would... Fuck what you experienced, boy. And it's been 3 years they rebuilt all this shit? In 3 years? Or did Eren just skip over the buildings? He got all the people, but if the people were hiding inside of a building, they're done. I can't get them. Why are these what? They're back to normal. It's been 3 years. That's it. That's all it took. They had time to build a clock and everything. It's not a clock. It looks like a clock. Designs and shit. They got real fancy with it. It's a 5-story building. In 3 years. Who built this shit? They got good work ethic. Damn. Very same people who here to reach each other's or eat each other's throats not so long ago. Why does this bitch deserve a happy ending? I guess I'll let Gabby slide. Gabby can have it. This is the only good panel. I'm just trying to find something. I'm sorry. This is the only good panel, and I'll give it this one. This is all right. This is the only one. Everything else is ass though. Fuck you on Capone. You didn't do anything. I don't know why you're in the story. You did nothing. Why are you even here? Just to remind us that you exist? How did they get you? Who saved you, bro? Anybody know? Levi, you just look pathetic. We must tell them the truth of that story. What are you gonna tell them? Okay, so guys, check it out. My friend, he really got mad, and so he took control of the founder and he took 80% of the world out, but just so that they don't hurt us. So let's be cool. What story are you gonna tell them that they need to hear so badly? Who fucking cares why it happened, you fucking piece of shit? Killed 80% of the world. Fuck you. Simple. Which unfolded before our very eyes. Not really. Not really. He's trying so hard to make this just so amazing. Just so cool. So cool, guys. It's Feather. Eren the bird again. He drops a feather off for Armin. He don't got time to go rub on him. Just gonna drop a feather off to him. That ought to be enough. How frequently will Eren do this? Is he gonna check on these guys bi-weekly? Once a month, once a year? Every time they get sad and they have a good moment? Are they gonna look at every bird and think of Eren? Or just certain birds? This is a specific bird. Only seagulls? Or if it's 3 seagulls? Because luckily for him, there's only 1 seagull around at a time. There's no other birds in this universe, apparently. Even though the first episode has geese in them. But, okay. So, next, Eren, everyone will be here soon to meet you. What are you talking about? They're literally going the opposite direction. Okay. They're in civilization. And they're leaving, ain't they? Are they coming back? Coming back from where? They're coming back to see Eren? They're coming to remember and remorse and mourn this nigga? This nigga who killed 80% of the world, and that's who they're gonna come mourn? For an anniversary? They mourn him that much that they gotta be there on the anniversary? Anniversary of the end of the world? We're gonna celebrate that day? So many people lost so much. We're gonna celebrate that day? People, little children, skulls crushed. We're gonna celebrate that day? Celebrate it? You fucking disgusting pieces of shit. Wow. So she has a flashback here of them on the tree, which is just so pathetic. We already fucking know that, dude. You don't have to remind us. We know she was at this fucking tree with him. Patronizing. I wish I could see you again. This is all just trash for her character. Why can't she move on? It's been 3 years. Give Mikasa development. Have her move on from this man. He's dead. Have her move the fuck on. And the bird again. Why in the fuck is Eren a fucking bird after he's dead? You got me when he was alive. How is he a bird after he's dead? Birds don't live that long. So once this bird's die, will Eren go to the next bird? Does it work like Titans worked? Wow, this is stupid. And then she like, oh, it must be Eren. I just know it. How do you know it was Eren? How do you know this bird just wasn't crazy? How do you fucking know? All of this shit they just know. Only Ymir knows. Only Mikasa knows. They just know it. The characters didn't learn this shit like they always used to. They just know. Oh yeah, Eren's always been able to be a bird. That's not new. All right, well, that was a good, man. So there you go. There's no way on this planet that any human being could tell me that this was a good chapter. There's no way that any human being could tell me that this was a good ending. After all I just said, you cannot tell me every single panel except for one, which that one didn't have any substance in it to the plot anyways, but I'll just give it that it wasn't complete trash. Every other panel was dog shit. Absolutely terrible from top to bottom. Complete garbage. You guys gotta stop defending this and tell Isayama he fucked up, so maybe we can get an anime only ending. Stop trying to cope. Stop trying to justify. This is bad. Objectively. Fuck subjectively. Objectively. This is bad. This is a bad ending to an amazing, phenomenal series. And I'm so deeply hurt.